The Chicago Bears continue reshaping their offensive line, this time trading for former All-Pro guard, which is better than Pro Bowl, at least in my opinion, Joe Thuney. We're going to talk about it all and more, but you know what we got to do first. Let's go ahead and play that intro, y'all.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, Bears fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. I'm the host there, Haize, but more importantly, you guys can follow the channel at Chi Bears Central on every social media platform we happen to be on. With this said, let's go ahead and get into the shits, y'all. The Chicago Bears just made a trade for Joe Thuney, 32-year-old all-pro guard. He's better in pass blocking than run blocking. He's really solid in run blocking. Yesterday, we traded for Jonah Jackson, who's better in run blocking than pass blocking. So this, again, and I said this on today's daily episode, which literally just dropped, it's about the balance you get on the offensive line. So on one side, you have still a solid two-way guard in Jonah Jackson, who's better in the run, but solid enough in the pass. Doesn't allow sacks a whole lot, only 10.5 sacks allowed over the course of his NFL career. And now you've added Joe Thuney at the other guard position, who is a better run blocker than pass blocker, but it's not like he's bad. Overall grade of 79.9. He had a pass blocking grade of 82 last season and a run blocking grade of 73.5. He graded out as the 5th best pass blocking guard in the game of football. So, this is a really, really good move for the Chicago Bears. He played over 1,115 snaps last year. He only allowed 1 penalty and allowed 0 sacks last season. 0 sacks last season. Jesus, let me tell you something, Jesus. I see you complaining about it. 32 years old, isn't on your way out. Go and look at the age of guards. Secondly, this does not preclude them from drafting a guard. Stop trying to find a way to bitch, right? We trying to win now. Yes, you're still going to be able to go out and draft some offensive linemen, but Bears fans, y'all got to stop trying to find a way to bitch about everything. You're not going to find everything that's just perfect alignment. You added an all-pro guard, and you're bitching about a nigga's age when he just played 1,115 snaps, way more snaps than Tevin Jenkins, who's almost a decade younger than him, played. Stop bitching. Yeah, y'all come in here and stop bitching about shit. Like, come on. Motherfuckers ain't even brushed your teeth, and you're whining about something that's a good move. He was 9th in offensive snaps played, 5th in pass block snaps played, 24th in run block snaps played, 37th in penalties with only 1, 1st in sacks allowed. What more do you want? He only allowed 25 pressures last season. 25 pressures last season. Come on, man. I know your name is Jesus, but don't make me sacrifice you, motherfucker. Come on. Get your life together. This is a really great great acquisition for the Chicago Bears. Really great acquisition, man. Let somebody ask about his contract. Go ahead, Kev. Come on in.
Okay.
Oh, what's going on, Steve? What's that, Big Kev? What's good, Steve?
Yeah, what's good?
How you feeling about the signing?
Tripping about this?
Yeah, there was somebody here. Oh my God, he's 32 years old. Why are we getting older instead of younger?
Y'all don't have good listening skills. Like we have told y'all, it's going to be a mixture of young and old. You can't just have a young ass. What young ass line you just know is killing shit? Ain't that many of them. But you know why? Because it don't normally happen. It's a mixture between veteran move, young people, and older people. This dude won championships. Fuck is we complaining about? We've been complaining about a healthy guard. He's that. A guard that's playing a lot of game. He does
what we
that.
gave up for him. We didn't even give up any picks in this draft. A 2026 fourth round pick.
Come on now.
Come on.
Come on now.
Come on.
Come on now. It ain't this year draft. It's next year draft. And it's a fourth. We've been needing a guard. Y'all tripped about the guard we got yesterday. We got a more proven guard, a less injury prone, as y'all like to call him, even though I wouldn't say he was Jonah is injury prone. A more available guard, a guy that wins championship, a high value guard at that. But because he's 32 years old, y'all want to trip. At the end of the day, y'all got to do y'all research, because if you look at any of them great lines in the past, hell, look at Philly. Them ain't full of 25-year-old linemen. Those are some veteran dudes mixed with some younger dudes. And even then, most of them are fairly going into their prime or in their 30s. So, yeah, tripping about this trade just flat out stupid.
Exactly. You should want veterans to protect your, and like I said, this doesn't stop you from drafting other that you can build up over time, right? Like, but you want veterans in here. The Bears, with these type of moves that the Bears went out and got veteran offensive linemen, this tells me that they are trying to make moves. You got 2 starting caliber guards. One that's an all-pro, another one that's been a Pro Bowler before. Last time he played under Ben Johnson, for a 4th and a 6th round pick.
Now, yeah, we got to pay all that money. Yes.
Yeah.
But if he's healthy, which we look at Tevin, this man, Jonah Jackson, has 2 years. Yes, it was his first 2 years, but he has 2 years of playing 16 games, and it goes from 13 to 4. So realistically, his injuries just started. Tevin ain't never touched 16 games in his whole entire career.
Yeah.
That should tell you all you need to know. And I will say this. The person that's tripping about this probably want us to fucking draft Gentry. This helps you get Gentry. I'm just telling you that right now.
It does. It definitely helps you, Gentry. Now, here's the question. So we came into this free agency, Stevo, with almost $80 million in salary cap. With the 2 moves that we've made now, we're down to $45 million in salary cap. Do you think that we still have enough to go out and get a Dalman and one of the premier offensive linemen, or what do you think the Bears are going to do there?
I think we gonna throw out our bid for Dalman and the other guy, but I don't think he's gonna try to just throw the top money on him just to make sure that we got him. Like we know what Poe's gonna do. He's smart with his money. He gonna use it, but he's not gonna use all of it, because he know he still got other things he want to fix things with. So I think he gonna do like with DJ. He gonna throw out a respectable number, and then he gonna see where it goes from there. If he wants to go a little bit higher, we'll see if we're willing to do that. And if it's outside the park, he's just not gonna do it. So I think that's how he's going to approach it. We're going to throw you a respectable number, hear back from you and your camp, and then go from there.
Yeah, I think at this point, like I with $45 million in salary cap, to me, that means that you're no longer getting 2 of the guys. Like we talked about it before, getting 2 out of the kind of 3 guys that we talked about. If you can get Dalman here, which is probably going to take about $16 to $18 million, the Bears may be done with free agent lineman signing, and the rest may come through the draft, where you have some really good tackles that can be gotten in the second round of this draft. So that's probably what you're looking at. Again, we'll wait and see. There's nothing written in stone yet, because we did hear that Josh Sweat is somebody that the Bears are going to pursue potentially. That's going to take $18 million. So you can't get Sweat and a Dalman. That's $36 million or $45 million salary cap. You're just not going to get that. So
yeah, and it, to me, I think this move is kind of X out any like big free agent when it comes to the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
And I just think if you just been paying attention to the draft and if we gonna try to make a move, it's gonna be in the draft for a defensive player. I think they got some eyes on a couple people, some noticeable people and some people that's not so noticeable. So I think that's where we really gonna do our damage when it comes to the defensive side of the ball, which it makes more sense. Our defense, contract-wise, is way above than the offensive side. So you should want some younger players that can start with a younger, new contract, so it won't just automatically expedite the process of the defense, because it's already ahead of the offense.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and I mean, the Bears got some other moves that they could make if they want to try to free up some money, other places. We'll see what they do here. The good thing that Ryan Poles always does, and I've given him credit for that literally since he's taken over the Bears. We don't have very much dead cap. We got right now the Chicago Bears have $4 million in dead cap. Like that's nothing when you look at things, and
Nothing
especially
at all.
where other teams and the Bears still. And the thing that's smart about what Ryan Poles has done here, both Jonah Jackson and Thuney now, they both are free agents next year. You can re-sign them for less money or whatever else it is. The Bears still, well, we got to see what else is going to happen with extensions. The Bears right now are slated to have $178 million in cap space next year. We not done, y'all. Like we're trying to put something out to win now, but Ryan Poles is always good at maintaining future cap flexibility. He's so smart about that.
Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, we can still cut our safety, right?
Yeah, you can.
And that now, if we cut him, that's a big chunk of money. That's somebody. If we decide to go ahead and cut him, even though
You're talking
I
about
don't
Bayard,
know,
right?
Bayard, yeah,
Yeah.
Bayard,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. We can, if we cut Bayard, just to get the exact numbers, it'll only convert to 1.5 million in dead cap, so we get $7 million savings if we were to cut Bayard.
So $7 million saving, that give us a little bit of wiggle room to make more moves. I think that's a realistic, but I don't know because we also heard before the draft even started, the combine even started, polls say, safety is one of the hardest people to draft. Like they're just hard. So who knows if he just with the future with Brisker is so in the air. I don't know. Like he might be willing to keep Bayard, but then again, I still think it's an avenue where we might cut him. So, like I said, I don't think this is his final move. I think,
I mean, you got other players, Ryan Bates, who I know, like cut him. He converts to no dead cap. That's $4 million in savings right there if you choose to do that. So there's a lot of other moves that Ryan Poles can make if he needs to kind of free up some things. So we'll see what the future holds there. But you're getting an all-pro guard that's amazing in pass protection, really damn good in run protection as well.
I was about to say, which don't normally happen. Most guards are just naturally good at run blocking. So the fact that you found yourself a good pass protection pro guard, and we didn't give him no picks this year, and it tells you everything. Now it sounds like we got some people that actually know how to pick some quality O linemen. That's all I gotta say.
That's a fact. Cut Edwards. TJ, do you mean Edmonds? TJ Edwards, and you're not cutting TJ Edwards to keep Sanborn. I'm sorry. That I love Sanborn, but TJ Edwards is head and shoulders above Jack Sanborn, bro. You tripping?
I don't think we cutting Tremaine either.
Yeah. No, we can't. Tremaine would be too much dead cap.
I'm about to say that would be the biggest dead cap.
Yeah. So, hey, we got us too. Got to see how things are going to continue going forward, man.
I like it though.
Yeah, guards position solid right now. So we definitely made our upgrades there. Any other thoughts, Steve, before we get up out of here, brother?
No, don't be shocked if they get a little risky with these tackle positions. Like Armand Mabumbo might be up there now. Like that might be a realistic talk. We always know Kelvin, little cat voice sounding ass. He gonna be a part of that conversation as well. So look out. And look out. I don't think we done. We can be somebody could be cut today, for all we know.
Yeah, I mean, we're not done. Poles is clearly setting up things right now so that when free agency officially opens, he talked about moving with attention and once he has that vision and got guys locked in. So I expect the Bears to move very intentionally once free agency opens. I wouldn't be surprised if honestly the Bears a week into free agency are probably done and then it's just focused on the draft.
Yep.
So
yeah, I think we did enough moves for now. I think we need to let the draft happen, then we can go to work for real.
Big facts on that one, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Y'all already know if any news drops, we drop. That's just what it is here at Chicago Bears Central. I think we've been proving that over the last couple of days. If you guys are new to following us over the offseason, told y'all before, man. We the number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. You can follow us at Chi Bears Central. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns. ChicagoBearsCentral@gmail.com. Lastly, if you want to leave a text message and our voicemail for the mailbag, the number to do so, 773-270-2799. We're the number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. We'll see y'all in the next one. Peace, y'all.